So what's the point of Lent? Like, why are we doing this? So if you ask like a good Catholic CCD teacher or well-catechized person, like, what do you do during Lent? They will usually give some answer of fasting, praying, almsgiving, the giving of alms, donating money, being charitable. I think we need to focus a little bit more about the order that those words are given in: fasting, prayer, and almsgiving. Sometimes it's prayer, fasting, and almsgiving, but I think they're wrong. Fasting, prayer, almsgiving in that order. And if you do fasting, prayer, and almsgiving in that order, you suddenly notice what the point of Lent is. What's the best way to prepare for the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ? Well, we could fast. That's an intense spiritual thing to do. Cool, let's fast. Well, why would one fast? Well, fasting's kind of useless unless you pray or combine it with prayer. Otherwise, you're just dieting. Prayer is beautiful in and of itself, but if you don't combine it with like good action or charitable living, then like, what are you even doing? So again, if the question is, what do we do to prepare for the death and resurrection of Christ? And the answer is fast, pray, and give alms. Let it be in that kind of trajectory. Fast in order to rev up to the prayer, and you pray in order to rev up to the almsgiving, to the charitable work. Remember the year of mercy we had a couple years ago? If you worked for the church, you didn't forget because you almost died. There was a lot of time spent during the year of mercy in the repentance to receive God's mercy, but the rest of the year, the teaching was all about doing merciful things, the spiritual and corporal works of mercy as the things Christians do. And you had to do one before the other, but the goal was that other. So the same thing in Lent. You fast in order to pray, in order to do your almsgiving. So remind yourself that that's the goal. That's where we're headed. By the end of Lent, you should have done something in the realm of mercy and charity that you don't normally do. And maybe you don't know what that's gonna be yet, but the thing you gave up for Lent is supposed to help you pray about this charity, this alms that you're going to give. It's okay if you don't know what it is. It's okay if you haven't done it yet. It's literally the second day of Lent. But you need to know that that's the goal. That's the place we're headed. The people who live full of mercy and love and charity. Because those are the people that you want to be when Jesus shows up.